K9 Uniform, Italy, Mexico.
Roger. Now, what was the heading again?
Oh, about 280. About 280. I'm a little bit north of Evansville, Indiana.
All right, so I should be able to hit that the forward. Well, let me go ahead to 280 degrees. This should be just a moment. I do not have the fastest rotor in the world, so it will take just a little while. In the meantime, why don't you come back and tell me about your antenna system for 10 or 15 seconds, and let me hear you.
Well, this is a delta loop. It's a vertical delta loop, and it is just about broadside to you. It's broadside to just a little bit south of straight east, so it ought to be just about broadside to you.
All right, I'm just going into my dip now. Just went into my 90-degree phase. So come back now and let me hear you.
Okay, how about now? K9 Uniform Italy Mike is Olney, Illinois. Olney.
Roger, sounds better now. I was about 270. Let me come up to about 280 and see what that does. Alrighty, try again there.
Okay, I am a little bit north and west of Evansville, Indiana. So I think Louisville is slightly south of me, just a little bit south of me.
Yeah, roger that. All right, this should be pretty much on you here. Question now, I'm only receiving in the loop. I'm only ABing the receive antennas. I'm constantly transmitting on my dipole, roger?
Roger. You're coming in real nice.
Roger that. So let's see here. What's the name there?
Name is Dave. Dog Able Victor Easy, like David and Goliath.
Roger, Dave. And what radio are you running?
The Icon 7300.
All right. Why don't you give me about 10 or 15 seconds on what you'd like best about your 7300?
Well, everybody gives me good audio reports. I like the scope. I like the fact that it goes on 6 meters. And that's about it. It wasn't terribly expensive.
Roger that. Okay, well, let's review just a moment here as far as our setup procedure for the 7300. It starts with the compressor engaged at a 3. It's a token amount, but it does what we need it to do as far as going for our dynamic range of 3 dB. So if you would be interested in our setup procedure, it starts, as I say, with the compressor engaged at a 3. Roger?
Yeah, it's at a 3.
Alrighty. And then as you speak fairly rapidly, you go to your ALC with the mic gain in hand. And what you want to do is you speak rapidly so you can actually get that ALC meter up to where you can see what it's doing. And you want to adjust it for mid-scale to 2/3 operation by way of your mic gain control. Roger?
Yeah, well, that's about where it is.
All right, like I said, the sweet spot is actually halfway between the mid-scale and 2/3, but you have to have some wiggle room there, so we just say between mid-scale and 2/3, Roger?
Roger.
All righty, and then move to your equalization. Do you know how to get to your EQ page?
Well, not without looking up the manual, but that's not really why I called you. I called to ask you about a station you talked to just a little bit earlier.
All righty. Well, information's free. I would crank in a couple of clicks more treble EQ for articulation, and go ahead with your question, Roger.
Yeah, that W4VSW, did he say that he used a Gonson G76 on AM?
The VFW station?
Yeah.
And what was the question about him?
Did he say he had a Gonson G76?
No, FT991A.
Well, I thought he said he had a Gonson G76 that he used on AM.
Oh, now, maybe. I just jotted down what he was on at the time, Roger. Maybe he's still in there. W4 VFW. Rob, are you still there? No, he's not, but he may have. I just jotted down the radio he was on at the moment.
Yeah, okay, Roger. Well, on at the moment. Yes, sir. I've got a G76 Gonson myself. I have a question about the power supply that I wouldn't mind bouncing. So, anyway.
Roger. Well, maybe you can find him, check him out on QRZ and send him an email, Roger.
Roger.
All right, Dave, let me say 73 to you, sir. You have a great afternoon, a beautiful weekend. Roger.
Roger. Very interesting death. I've written it down Friday afternoons, and we'll see you again.
Yes, sir. And again, this is being recorded, and we'll be posting it up on YouTube within the next couple of days. So if you go to YouTube and do a call letter search for Kilo Charlie 9 Victor Kilo Victor, along with today's date, 8/27/21, it will take you directly to this recording. Roger?
Yeah, Roger.
All right, Dave, and you're doing real well for, this, our proximity. We're not, probably far enough apart to actually have this work, but your signal is really, really good for the distance, Roger.
Yeah, I'd have to look on the map to see just how far we are apart, but we're probably airline about 150 miles.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, Louisville. We're just across from Louisville, so that would be, to your location just about right. And that is fairly close for Skywave Valves, Roger.
Yeah, are you in Jeffersonville?
No, we're in New Albany, just to the west of Jeffersonville.
Okay, Roger. Well, I love the Kingfish Restaurant there at Jeffersonville, right on the riverbank.
I'm sorry, repeat that?
The Kingfish Restaurant right on the riverbank at Jeffersonville.
Yes, sir. What about it?
They're one of my favorite places.
Oh, mine too, sir. Mine too. We have great minds that think alike. 73, Dave. You have a great afternoon and a beautiful weekend.
73. Thanks much.
This is the Friday afternoon QSO-VLOG net. My name is Jim, Juliet India Mike, and this is recording now live till 5. So if you have a radio you want to check out, give me a shout.